a burial right earlier today. I bought cigarettes for a guy outside of the corner store just down the street, and it turns out he gave me his whole fucking life story, and he met some Marine named Mike and just asked him to marry him, and they're gonna move to Wichita after they get all their shit settled. And I'm like, cool, dude. I have to get home. I have frozen food in the trunk.
It's bread month.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them for finding their people.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
I was happy for him. But after like 8 minutes, I was like, all right.
Just make a book of like random fucking people that have told me their life stories and just tell the stories. Doesn't matter. You can't identify them because you don't know who the fuck they are.
In the field.
Yeah, so Rob and Mike, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, Rob and Mike. We're happy for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Of course, as we go live is when my dog starts joining at the door.
Of course.
Yes, this is, they know what to do.
I have to get a refill of Light Strike.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Anyway, I had this thing. I was going to open up with Hideo Neighborino, all Home Improvement. Is that what
Have you been watching that, Chuck?
No, it wasn't. It just hit me today. It's a show from the before time, starring Tim Allen.
And Simba from The Lion King.
And Simba from The Lion King, the original animated
Tim Allen's
Lion
the guy from the Santa movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Santa.
That was the only thing I've seen him in.
I was about to say Tim Allen from Home Improvement, and then I realized we were talking about Home Improvement.
We're talking about Home Improvement. And I was going to talk about his neighbor Wilson. For those of you who don't remember, he was the neighbor who was, you only saw him from the nose down. He was on the other side of the fence.
Other way.
Oh, from the nose up. You only saw, his nose down was always covered by the fence. He had a weird fence. Anyway, he would always give this sage advice. It wasn't. And I'm like, that was, I don't know, but I was like thinking about it, I'm like, God, I can't believe that guy, like, I don't know if we can talk about him with as much legal trouble as he got into.
Who, Tim Allen?
No, the guy who played Wilson.
Tim Allen got into his own legal trouble.
Yeah, but that's cocaine, so it's okay.
Yeah.
No, the guy who played Wilson, he got arrested. Like, he got in big trouble for fucking eel smuggling.
He uses a bomb?
What?
Well, yeah, Tyler. So secretly, that guy was British. A lot of people didn't know that. And the particular eel that they use in England for jellied eels, you can't get over here. So he had this whole racket where he would go to England and then he would just start funneling eels up his ass, filling like his entire intestinal tract with eels. And then when he flew back to the States, as soon as he landed, he would run into the back and hop into the back of a Ford Econoline van and just shit all these living eels out into a giant bucket in the back of the van.
No.
Is there a pun coming?
No, it's not. I just thought of a really dumb story earlier, and I wanted to tell it and see who I could convince that it was real.
Okay.
No.
Well, I mean, that's why. No, it's true. That's why he always hit his face on camera.
It is. It is.
Couldn't be caught.
Because there's just eels below that.
It's just eels at that
That's
point.
actually just eels.
All the way down.
He
started watching Game of Thrones.
Why?
Oh.
I'm getting into media that, is good and then gets bad. So I'm going to do Kanye next.
It was really illegal.
Watching what next?
Fucking Christ, Joe.
What Joe said.
Joe said he was going to get into Kanye next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
speaking of media that starts out good.
I mean, early Kanye, like, go back to being a fucking college dropout, man. His shit was good. 808 and Heartbreaks. Amazing album. And then after that, he just went completely fucking crazy after his mom died.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, he paid to put her through elective cosmetic surgery, and then she died during the surgery.
Yeah.
And he went crazy.
Oh.
Well, he also has like some significant mental health issues that surfaced because that's about the age range when those things tend to pop up. But he doesn't seek any kind of treatment for any of it.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
not a danger to himself or others, so perfectly okay.
I don't know if I believe that. He was running that church out in like one of the fucking Dakotas with Marilyn Manson for a while.
That sounds
Didn't he have a
sketchy.
school?
Yeah, he had a school, I think.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, but they did like worship services too. So
if the two daddies are fighting, does that make him mommy?
No.
I mean, he's
No,
the
that
creepy
makes
uncle that's
him-
not allowed at parties.
Okay.
Never mind. That's better than what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Tyler won. Anyway, you dicks, welcome to the show. We're here to play Cyberpunk. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Wildwood Cellars Elderberry Mead.
I've had that. That's pretty good.
It's
That
very,
sounds delicious.
it's very
It does
tasty.
sound good.
Yeah.
I think, are they based out of Kansas?
Was the mother a hamster?
I think they're sort of local.
It says they're
Obviously,
based
the
out
father
of-
smelled of elderberries, so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's 75% honey, 25% elderberry wine, and 12% alcohol.
Sounds good.
That's more than 100%.
And 2% milk.
They give more than 100%. You know what I
They
mean?
do.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Is it
That's
really?
how you know it's
The
good.
25-75 are the numbers.
Oh, okay.
And then the 12% is just the honey and the wine made babies. And that was the alcohol, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't even know. What are we doing? Well, we're playing Cyberpunk. Last session was fucking wild. You threw a crab party. You got crashed by the Vampire Harmonic Orchestra or whatever the fuck it is.
I know our
The
next crab
vampire
theme.
Philharmonics.
Yeah, something like that.
So
What's that, John?
our next big event at the Forlorn Hope has to be a crab rave party, just like the
Oh.
crab rave videos. Obviously, people come in crab costumes. We get the lights going. It's gonna be great.
That sounds okay.
Yeah.
We'll get one of those speakers that can actually damage walls.
Yeah, X-Men's got it right. Philharmonic vampires with the fucking Y. It does crab meat light up, or does it glow?
I've seen
Glow's a
his
better
name
term.
for so long, and I just now understood it's a pun of like X-Men. I hadn't heard
What was
it
that
out
about
loud.
the Raging Stupids?
Uh-huh.
Tell me about Trent Reznor again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Famous wrestler Trent Reznor.
yeah.
Yeah.
so crab shells glow under black light, but
Yeah.
not their flesh. Okay, everything makes sense. Oh no, it's X-Men because X-Men. Yeah, as X-Men says. I read some stuff from X-Men here recently.
Why would you do such a thing?
What?
We don't allow readers in this stream.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I thought,
It's
I
picture
thought reading
books.
was banned.
I don't even remember.
Crab
I am
rave.
distracted by potatoes
Oh my.
and molasses.
Where are my potatoes?
Gone.
It's true. I ate them earlier.
I
To
can
be
see
fair-
potatoes from here.
You ate all of the Louisiana fries before Chuck could have any
How fucking dare you?
because you were sick.
Yeah, that's fair. I sidetracked again. I had lamb curry for dinner. It was very good.
Liam Curry, you should not eat your child.
I do what I want for one, and two, I said lamb
Oh,
curry.
okay.
I was making jokes at Ashley that I was eating lamb chops. Lamb chop, the puppet.
The puppet.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
I was gonna say, did you sing the song?
I don't know. Ashley is a fan of lamb chop. I just kind of skipped over it, but it was enough that Ashley was an unhappy camper that I was threatening to eat lamb chop. Ashley has emerged from her cocoon.
Yeah, she's here to give you a Charlie horse.
Shit, that's going to throw me off balance.
which was another character from Lamb Chops.
Oh, she did threaten me with Charlie Horse earlier. I was making a reference to the Ghostface Killah song that he did with Missy Elliott. That's fine. What are you doing?
I heard you.
Yeah, I was talking about Lamb Chop.
You better leave Lamb Chop out of this.
I ate Lamb Chop.
No, you didn't.
Shit, we're very distracted tonight, and it's fine because we're only 10 minutes in. So last time you all got a job offer.
Yeah.
From some dick named John Coral. And most of you have made the joke about Coral from The Walking Dead.
Coral. I have to put this out there, Chuck, because you triggered it. You talked about the lamb chop, eating lamb chops, and I was like, you could just have like a big rig that delivers pork chops and call it Pork Chop Express.
Oh, Pork Chop Express. We can workshop that. There's a start there.
Little Big Trouble in Little China. You know?
Oh, I haven't watched that movie.
Oh my God. It's fantastic. The name of Kurt Russell's truck is the Pork Chop Express because he's a truck driver.
I knew that.
He's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He's Star-Lord's dad.
Yeah. It's a great movie.
He's also Snake Plissken.
He is.
Yeah.
And he's the real life father of the
Wyatt Russell.
Yeah, the guy who played, what's his name in
Captain
U.S. Agent, basically.
Yeah, USA.
Kurt Russell's in The Thing too, right?
Yeah, he is.
That's what I was gonna say. He was the Thing in The Thing at the end of The Thing.
I don't know what they call him because they don't the fucking okay, Joe, in the what's that Marvel movie you watched?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. So the Captain America knockoff in Thunderbolts.
Oh, that guy.
I like him.
That is Kurt Russell's son.
I think it is U.S.
Oh,
Agent.
is it?
It is.
Yeah, U.S. Agent. Yeah.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, if you watch the series Monarch on Apple TV, Kurt Russell plays his older self, and then Wyatt Russell, his son, plays his younger self
so
in flashback.
Father and dad playing the same character.
Actually, really cool.
It is.
That's cool.
So you're saying there's still hope for like Escape from Earth then.
Yeah.
I like Wyatt Russell's character a lot in Thunderbolts.
He does good stuff.
I've stopped. We've moved on from Lamb Chop.
I haven't.
Ashley's bitter about Lamb Chop.
It's the grudge that never ends.
It is the grudge that never ends.
Just like the song.
Huh? Okay, you do that. Okay. All right, is there anything else I can help you out with? Oh my gosh. I'm being menaced over here. Whatever, that's why your mama wears combat boots. That's right, I just insulted my wife. There's nothing she can do about it. Put my bottle down.
My grandmother wore combat boots.
Did she? Well, your grandmother and Ashley's mom have something in common. They both wore combat boots.
She forged her 18-year-old sister's ID when she was 16 and joined the Navy in World War II.
I mean, that was the thing to do.
Wow.
I mean, without that, we wouldn't have Captain America.
That's right.
The Squeakquel.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, that's what they called it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you all got a job offer. What do you remember about that job offer? I think it was just the start to have a conversation about a job
we had to
offer.
go to a fancy place.
Yeah.
The Palazzo
we had to go to the hotel.
The,
Yeah.
the hotel where we got free food.
Not Kenpecky Plaza.
Not Compeki
No.
Plaza.
No. I don't want to do that movie.
Yeah.
There's a guy there by the name of Wells. No, wait, no. Hector?
He asked you meet him at Hotel Palazzo at the Carter Lounge.
Jimmy Carter?
Yeah, Jimmy Carter. It is a World War II themed bar. So it fits. Actually, you can go now.
She's waiting to ambush you when you're not looking. Stop looking.
I know.
Stop
Fucking
looking.
like it.
Just let it happen. And then it will be over with.
I don't know. It will be over with, John. I don't want to die on stream. Anyway.
Yeah, then we'll be banned.
Then we will. Yeah.
We'll be real famous
do that
before we get
off
banned,
stream.
though.
It's fine.
As long as somebody else has the code.
When we finally get kicked off Twitch and YouTube, we're just going to reopen up on OnlyFans, and we'll be one of the first tabletop streams on OnlyFans.
Then we can start showing off our feet.
Then we can totally start showing off our feet all over the place.
That's what it's all for.
It's what it's all about.
Yeah, we'll actually have to use our feet to roll our dice and move our tokens.
That's
Oh,
highly
God.
accurate. Yeah, we're going to have to get real flexy. Oh, God, she's strangling me.
Oh, no.
Choke me, daddy.
Guess I just won't play it then.
Goodbye, woman. That finally got rid of her.
No, it didn't.
Where did Joe go?
That's a good question.
San Diego.
Oh. I thought that's where Carmen
I'll be
was.
back, but I can hear.
Oh, he's pooping. That's fine.
It's the only answer.
It's the only answer. All right, so you guys head over there. I don't know what direction I'm treading water at anymore.
It doesn't matter. We get there.
You head over there. You've been here before. Giant, fancy ass hotel. You stroll in. They do have some security, but I'm going to presume that you're all smart enough to kind of take in what you can safely take in, leave out what you don't think you can sneak in. And as you walk in, what's that?
I said I picked up a new gun just for that.
Very cool. But yeah, as you enter, right off the main lobby, you see the neon sign for the Carter Lounge. You head that direction. I'll take the silence as a yes.
Sure.
Yes.
As you do, like it is straight up like it's World War II themed, but think like speakeasy.
Ooh.
More of a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Has the flappers.
It's got flappers, concrete
Nice.
or brick walls. It's like the fucking Spangles of high class 1940s Americana shit.
Do you have to know the password to get in, or else they make you do a stupid like skit or something, or some sort of stupid challenge to get in?
They don't. No. If I would have known about that before.
Yeah,
There's a secret knock, but it's just knocking twice.
There's a place in Milwaukee that is called the Speakeasy, and if you know the password, which changes every day of the week, you can get in. If you don't know the password, you have to stand there while cameras record and broadcast it inside of you doing some sort of stupid something, and then you can go in.
Oh. Okay.
Neat.
How do you know the password if it changes weekly?
You get to once you get in, you get to find out like name of the
people.
website or where you can go look to find it, kind of thing. You can probably find it much easier nowadays, but back in the day, there wasn't so much internet stuff, so it was a lot harder to know the password.
It was cutting edge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Even now, they don't
talk
like
to
broadcast
someone.
it. You have to know where to look for it and where it will appear.
Anyway, you go in. A host comes up to you. Oh, I'm sorry there, but your dress code isn't quite up to snuff.
I'll turn my hair green. Is it good now?
No, that didn't do anything.
Okay.
If you
Did we get our scrub daddy's uniforms?
that also would not meet dress code.
Oh, we need to look more like we're fitting in there.
But yeah,
So we need like fake military outfits. Or
I'll pull out 1,000 eddies and just be like, "We're good."
all right this way.
All right.
All right.
I'm a rock star. I can dress how I want.
How many are we seating today?
6.
I think we're expected here. Should there already be someone here?
Oh, who are you expecting?
John Coral.
Oh, Mr. Coral. Oh, yeah, he does have a table already. It's in the back. And she leads you through the bar to a small little, like, kind of concealed booth in the corner. It's got like direct line of sight on the little stage. Yeah.
As we're walking back, I'm keeping an eye out looking for if he's got, hustle or something that's, kind of keeping an eye on us, trying to look low key.
Okay.
Karate cyborgs.
Yeah, if you want to give me like your awareness test.
Sure. Skills. Got 15.
No, that's good. Yeah, you look around. No sign of any kind of muscle or anything watching where he's at. He does appear to be here alone.
Okay.
No backup. You feel confident with that 15. As you approach, he kind of stands up in this spacious booth. He is a very, very cookie cutter corpo. Like, he is exactly what you expect. He's like, probably sitting like right at like 5'11", 6 foot, somewhere in there. Standard build, clean shaven, short, well-groomed hair. Minimal tech you see installed in him, or if he has tech, it's high tech enough that it doesn't show up. Wearing a very sharp suit. Please have a seat. I am John Coral. I'm glad you all decided to attend.
Yeah. So what's the deal?
Yeah. What you got for us?
Yes. And give me just a moment. There's a fucking yawn. What the shit, Chuck?
Stop it, Chuck.
I know, right? I want to get this to the right spot because I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, you sit down, you say, what's the deal? And he's like, we'll get to that. Please feel free to order. Like the little terminal where you can order food and drinks. It's all covered.
1, 2, 3 bottles of wine.
If you
start stuff to take home.
If you start loading up on fucking wine, he does not bat a fucking eye. Does not care.
Frick's just orders the most expensive thing.
Yeah, doesn't like you get like real fucking surf and turf.
Oh, you mean not cocaine crabs?
Not cocaine crabs.
It's a little disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sober lobsters.
Sober lobster.
Shame.
Let's see here. Oh my gosh. And how the fuck? There's that information. I want to give the right information. There's that. There's
did I completely miss Cat's pet bit?
Cat
yeah,
did
she gave
do pet
belated
bits.
pet bits
Yeah.
from last time. Because she wasn't with us on the stream, but she wanted to give bits for all the pets that popped up.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay. So yeah, here he goes. He's like, so I have no doubt that you have all heard of this woman. And he kind of waves his hand, and like the fucking table you're at, is like a high-tech, fucking Christ, the yawns have hit me, a high-tech display. And you see the image of a very obvious BD star. I would say that she is famous enough that you would all rescue her as Shawnee Calnier. One of the premier BD stars. I am employed by Miss Calnier. And I want to drop her name right there. Oh, shit. Cat saw coastal.
Oh, I thought it was like cow near.
No,
Like
Kalnier. I am an employee of Miss Calnier, and she requires your assistance. Your recent business in the Peking Areola affair led us on that you may be the crew to assist with this. Miss Calnier and I are employees of Diverse Media Systems, DMS. And this is a very large megacorp dealing in multimedia entertainment. They have acquired a very early brain dance of Miss Calnier's. One which she would prefer them to not have. The recording is of poor quality and content is slightly compromising. If DMS retains their master copy of this BD, Miss Calnier will be stuck with them. She will also be forced into a salary cut, which she would prefer to avoid. The task that I have is simple. You all will infiltrate DMS. You will bring me with you. I do not have the skill myself to break in and retrieve this master copy on my own, so you all will essentially smuggle me in. I know exactly where the master copy is. We will break in, I will take possession, and then we will smuggle out. If we are successful in this, at that point, you will all be paid handsomely.
Yay!
To the sum of 15,000 eddies.
Each?
Each.
That's a good amount.
Christ.
Very good.
So, I would like, before you tell me yes or no, I would like you all to take the night. Mull over your options, brainstorm any gear or any provisions you may need for this task, and then meet me here again tomorrow night, 9 p.m., with your final answer. And if it's a yes, we will begin planning. So, you can consider this proposition fully. I have procured lodging for you all tonight. There are 3 rooms on the 13th floor. You simply need to check in at the front desk. All expenses paid in the rooms. And there is an 800 eddy allowance per individual to cover the rest of your food and entertainment for the evening.
Yep.
So, will you agree to taking this 24 hours? Enjoy the luxurious day that I have procured for you, and meet me back here tomorrow night with your final answer?
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely think it over.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I will take my leave. You have the booth for the next hour. Any expenses will be put on my tab. And I will meet you back here tomorrow night. And he gets up and he fucking goes.
I'm gonna take my 3 bottles of expensive wine and just like store them for later.
Yeah.
Super fair.
Those could be handy for conniving some things.
So, you got the pitch. He wants you to think it over for the night. Tomorrow night, he wants you to meet him back here with your final answer. And if your answer is yes, it is go time. So, what now?
This feels bad, right?
It does feel like something more is up.
Yeah, this is pretty high dollar for just stealing a movie.
This is very heavy.
And we have to escort somebody
that we don't know and don't.
And in his pitch, he did very clearly say, like, your primary function is to get him in.
Yeah.
Safely, undetected. He knows where it is. If you would have asked him, he would not give up the details of where it's at in the building. And then your job is to get him out.
It may just be that it's a flimsy cover, that it's a BD of this star, and it might be something else. But they also are outlaying a lot of money to get someone in and out quietly. I think we can handle that. He wasn't that tall, right? We could probably.
He was like 6 foot, like.
Yeah, 6 foot. We could probably fit him in the. I don't know, the power sucker from the.
Wear a hoop skirt. No.
Yeah. I mean, we could check out, some information on this building or this company.
Yeah, and also this guy, like someone around town has to know something.
Yeah.
Why don't you, LCS, as you kind of mentioned, this guy, someone's got to know something about him. Go and give me like an awareness test or perception test.
Or...
Yeah. One of these days, I'll say it in the right order.
No, god dang.
As you kind of, someone's got to know something about this guy. You kind of lean out and you look around and you can kind of get a peek through out the exit of the building in kind of like the lobby of the hotel. And you can see him stepping into an elevator in the hotel. Tell Theron to mind his business.
Is this the kind of elevator that like you see where the elevator goes?
No, it's not.
Okay, bummer. I was like, oh, maybe we could get some details out of that, but
yeah, maybe DJ can hack their subnet and see if there's any cameras or anything if he hasn't disabled them.
But DJ's not here. He's pooping again.
That guy and his poops.
So pending DJ, what else?
I'm gonna just kind of do like a library or something roll.
Okay.
I just want to try to see what I can find out about library search. See what I can find out about this business.
Yeah, diverse media.
DMS.
Yeah.
Something about finding out where this guy went.
So LCS asking about this John Coral mention, we should see if we can find something out about him. LCS peeked around the corner and saw that he was getting on an elevator in the hotel. Your library search, not super high, John, but still good enough to give you some basic information. DMS is one of the big names in media entertainment. Known for being very secretive about their upcoming shows and storylines. They boast an impressive security force, and their number one rival is Night City News, Channel 54.
Yeah, I want to look up more info on this person, see if there's any like current news events, anything like that.
Yeah, give me a test that you want to do. We can always do your interface. Or if you don't want to go the hacking route, there's some search type skills under.
Yeah, I think this is more of like a search thing, so maybe library search again.
Yeah, that's what John just did. Yeah.
Okay. 17.
17's good. So you said you're searching for info on John Coral?
Yes. Yeah. Specifically, if there's any like current events about him or anything that.
You come up with goose eggs, man.
Okay.
As like a complete vacuum of information about John Coral.
Might be a fake name.
Probably is.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Would we be able to find any information on if she actually has an agent or
The Star?
yeah.
Yeah, and I think that would be common knowledge enough, especially with you and Kay Lavo kind of being.
Is she a reporter? Is she a media?
Who?
The lady that he was supposed to be representing.
No, she's a BD star.
Okay.
Real big in like not the adult BDs, but more the soaps.
Okay. I can see why, you would want to keep that quiet kind of thing.
Yeah. No, she is a multi-talented media professional. She has done music. She has done plenty of acting. She has done plenty of reality TV. I don't know where I put my bottle opener. But yeah, no, she is your standard kind of what you would expect today. Your pop star, turned reality star, turned daytime, or TV actor. That kind of thing. And does she have an agent? Yeah, you would be able to find that she has an agent, some nondescript suit at DMS. Probably like, Frank Franklinson talent management or something like that. I've really misplaced my fucking bottle opener. The fuck am I
It's
gonna
the
do
edge
there?
of the table. You should be fine.
I got one here, but it's going to take a bit for me to get it to you.
My table's kind
Just
of
use
soft on the
farm
edges.
shipping.
Anyway,
Use a sword like Napoleon.
I don't trust myself or this beer bottle.
Ah.
Anyway. Yeah, so that's... Joe, you found a vacuum. John, you asked about, or someone asked about an agent. The answer is yes. You even find a picture of this agent, and it is not the man you talked to.
I thought something smelled fishy.
Yeah, like, let's say,
Haha. I got it.
maybe this guy represents like a rival organization and he wants to steal some,
But
horrid footage in order to blackmail her out of her contract.
Espionage.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we don't help them. I'm saying we can play. Yeah. Because I don't know about you, but I am not going to turn down 15,000 eddies.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Hey, they've probably got to have a cafeteria, right?
Like, what do you
What
mean?
at the DMS, like catering and stuff? Yeah.
We're there to deliver a new fridge. He can stay in the fridge. We'll wheel it in.
Cool. So we get in there with a fridge.
Mm-hmm. Get lost in the building. We're just a bunch of incompetent, nobodies. And then, when we get near the place and get them out or whatever, we take care of quieting things down if that's what needs to be done, but at least we can get them in.
Getting him back out, though, that might be the thing.
Oh, we got to take the old one out. Plus, benefit, free fridge. With food in it.
Ooh.
Okay, but if we're giving them a new
Potentially.
fridge,
Oh, we have to buy a fridge.
yeah.
Do we?
You have to
Let's think
procure
about
a
that.
refrigerator.
We could tell the people at the bar that we're gonna get them a new fridge. We just have to take our current one out so that we have a spot to replace it.
Yeah, the first step to getting a new fridge in is to get the old fridge out, right?
Right.
Or, I've got a fridge full of body parts. If he doesn't mind that, he can just sit in there, and I could use a new fridge, and it's a way to quietly get rid of some unexplainable body parts. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You do have a collection.
I do have a collection
Yeah.
from people on this team, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah, so long as you don't give him something to clone me, that'd be
So
weird.
a question that LCS did bring up, or someone brought up, I don't remember who brought it up while Joe was away. Someone mentioned cameras or some shit.
Oh, checking where the guy was going in the hotel.
Yeah.
When he left the room with us and got on the elevator.
Well, you guys are still in the bar. I was presuming.
Yeah, I was asking DJ if he could hack into the subnet of the system of the hotel here to see if we could figure out what room he was staying in. Get eyes on him. Even
I can try.
Okay. A little bit of time has passed, but if you want to give me an interface test.
9.
9's decent. Once again, we got to remember that interface tests are lower, which I still think is dumb.
It's
why not just yeah. Why not just add numbers to it?
Yeah.
And make
put
it in the same range.
And make the DVs just like all the other ones. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's nothing we hate more than things that are consistent, so.
True.
Because people wanted to feel separate and special.
That's true. Silly people. Joe, the camera, you can get into, you're sitting here in this booth. Maybe you kind of slink down into the corner of the booth a little bit to kind of cover what you're doing. You pop into the local network. It is a very limited local network. You are guessing that maybe this hotel has isolated chunks.
I was going to say, while DJ is trying to do that, hey, K-Lavo, I mean, this is didn't they have singers in these bars?
Oh, there's a singer up on the stage right now.
Oh, fucking A.
Maybe go give us a performance to, draw some attention.
Yeah, okay. I'll go up. I'll let DJ resolve his check while I try to do stuff.
Okay.
So go ahead and resolve that.
Yeah. So wait, what? Repeat that again, Jake.
Okay. Handle Joe's stuff, and then we can handle mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Joe, DJ, the section that you can get to is the kind of some of the public-facing cameras. Okay. So these are lobby here in the restaurant, the elevators, but none of the actual floors of the hotels or the different floors in the hotel. As you pop in, like I said, a little bit of time has passed. You're kind of cycling through some of the cameras, see if you can catch a glimpse of them. You're not seeing anything, not catching any sign of him. But then as you're going on your internal comm, hello.
Hello.
How are you this evening, sir?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Quite well. I can't help but notice that you are on our public-facing security cameras. Do you have concerns about the hotel security that I could alleviate?
Yeah, why are these public facing?
Oh. So people who want to snoop have something to snoop in that gives no real valuable information away.
Fair enough. I can see how people that would want to snoop might do that. Not that that's what I'm doing.
Oh, it is good to know that you are not snooping. This voice is it's got this very friendly kind of posh tone to it, but it is a very flat voice.
Damon-y.
Yeah, you would guess you're possibly speaking to some kind of high functioning program, something possibly even up to like some form of AI.
You call it your pervert.
Anyway, I do see that you have a reservation, but you have not checked in yet. Would you like me to check in you and your party?
Sure.
Very well. One moment. You and your friends, and he... Does anyone... So I want to say like he's going to put out your government names as he goes through and confirms that each of you are checked in, but I don't... Has anyone like possibly in their past or their backstory have had that information scrubbed or altered in any way?
I think so. That sounds like a lot of planning that I haven't made.
What was that, LCS? Are you muted?
I don't think I'm muted. No.
Oh, no. Looked like you were talking, but sounds didn't come through.
And no, I was more laughing because I very much agree with Dan that
yeah,
I don't know.
So yeah, and this is something that only DJ is hearing. So yeah, DJ, this voice rattles off the government names of you and your crew.
No big surprises.
3 rooms are reserved. 1330, 1331, and 1332. These are on the 13th floor. Please turn right and head to the end of the hall when exiting the elevator.
All right.
Continental breakfast is included in the morning.
Oh.
Better be.
Continental, you say?
Continental.
We better get our bags ready.
Each room has 1,680 credits for programming purchases, room service, other assorted services.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, camera bot.
My name is Hollis.
Thank you, Hollis, the camera bot.
You are welcome. I will check in on you when you have made it to your room to confirm that everything is to your liking.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I'll disconnect at that.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll relay to everyone. Sounds like we have rooms that are paid for.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
And I'll say like the names or the numbers.
Yeah.
So who's rooming with who?
Wait, he didn't even get us our own rooms.
He got you 3
we have to
rooms.
bunk up.
Yeah,
We got 2 rooms for 6 people, so that's 2 to a room.
Doesn't matter to me.
Or I guess 1 room to LCS, and then 3 of us have to share a room.
Yeah.
I can sleep on the couch. I'm fine.
I mean, you can trust me. I removed your arm and replaced it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if anyone. Yeah.
Okay.
The medical professional.
When you all finish eating, the bill it's just covered. Like once again, on his tab. So you don't have to pay. those of you who I'm
Should have
sure
ordered appetizers.
I was going to say those of
I
you
had
who.
a 50% tip.
Oh, very nice.
Damn.
Let's make somebody's fucking day, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck the corpos.
Yeah. Do you all head up to your rooms?
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Comfortably.
Okay.
Maybe even uncomfortably after all that food we ate.
Everyone give me a perception test.
Ooh.
Knew I didn't.
Wonderful.
Like this.
When the food disagrees with you, who can get to the restroom first?
Who poop rast?
And I am going to pick the person who rolled higher. Highest.
Yeah.
Definitely not
I did the
Dan.
worst.
Had an 18.
It does look like it's going to be Pricks. Four banger. Oh, I see yours. Four banger. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yep. Four banger. As you're all heading to the room, or heading out of the restaurant through the lobby to the elevators, you see a strange looking man wearing very much, think like old detective style, like fucking long coat, fucking fedora, collar popped way up.
He's what's his name from Fallout?
Yeah, the
Saints?
Valentine.
Valentine. Yeah. Valentine.
You see him kind of out of the corner of your eye, creeping around the corners of the lobby, leaving, like he's heading towards the door. But you kind of catch, like you see him, like, what the fuck? You double take, and you kind of see that he peeks at you. And over the popped collar of this trench coat, you see it's John Coral.
Ooh.
Leaving.
Oh.
Trying to be incognito.
Get a load of Michael J. Fox over there.
Yeah.
So
You see him leaving from where?
in the lobby, you guys are heading to the elevator, and Pricks notices him.
Yeah.
His,
So our
go ahead.
Our contact is over there dressed up like a detective, an old-timey detective spooking on us.
Once again, he's not necessarily, it almost looks like he was trying to avoid you.
Yeah.
And he's like walking out the door now.
He's leaving right now. I don't know if you want to go grab him or whatever, but
Do we turn around and tail him?
well, we stand out just as much as he does, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he thinks he's snuck by us, then maybe he won't be paying as much attention.
Did he give us a contact?
No.
Number or anything?
Not
Just
at
that
all.
we're meeting
He
him
said he
here
would-
tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have a parabolic microphone that we wouldn't have to be too close to him to figure out what he's doing.
You want to tail him?
We
Yeah, I
could
like
tail
sneaking
him.
the sneaker. That means.
Okay. Is that the plan? Do you all
I'm going to go to the room and stay in contact because I'm not taking advantage of having a nice luxury hotel stay that is comped.
Of course.
Okay.
You keep me posted. Let me know.
Just order the room service and the drugs for us so they're
Yeah,
ready by
yeah,
the time
that's
I
They're
get back.
ready.
I can't guarantee how long they'll last, but I'll hold out as long as I can.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got 3 rooms to shop from. So
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going up to the hotel room and who's following John Coral?
I'm going to the hotel room.
I got
You know.
shift tracking, so I will not be following John.
Okay.
I'll follow our John, not that John.
I followed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla
I'll
and
make
I are
it an
going to go
even
have a party.
3, and I'll follow John.
Wait, so DJ, you're also going to the hotel room?
No, I'm making it an even 3, or how many?
So far,
I thought-
K Lavo and Pricks are staying behind.
Okay.
Was it anyone else staying behind?
I'll follow,
Okay.
but more that I'm gonna follow April So
Okay. Four
Not to
banger.
mention
You've got the
6
car,
of us.
so I'm guessing you're doing your.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right. So DJ, to make it a 3-3 split, you would stay in the hotel room. Is that what you want to do, or you want to go with the car?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll go to the hotel room then.
Okay. Well, let's start with the hotel. You all split. 3 of you
that's
leave.
what responsible parties do.
Pricks, DJ, and K Lavo. You walk up to the elevator door. You don't see any buttons, but you do see like a thin glass, like a little panel. You would know this is like a scan, like you tap a card or something against it.
Do we have a card?
I don't know. Or it might just be key to our IDs.
Oh, talk to the robot. See if the robot's got our card.
I like wave my hand in front of the thing.
Hey, camera bot, how do we get into the rooms?
This little black glass like card tap lights up as its small display, and you see very much a visage of a very stereotypical like English butler appear on it. I have added the access to all of your agents. Please just tap your agent.
Thanks, Alfred. No.
I just put my hand over it because I'm
You're
like
internal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, elevator doors slide open. As you step inside, like the small little like LED lights right above the door, there's no button panel in this elevator, but as the 3 of you step inside, immediately number 13 pops up on it, and you start going up. You make it up to the 13th floor, follow the instructions, take a right down to the end of the hallway. Very nice, very classy hallway. And you get to your 3 rooms, 1330, 1331, 1332. Are you each taking a room or what?
We could.
Yeah.
Okay. You tap your agents on the little panel outside of each of the doors. The door slides open with a thin hiss, and you step inside.
1314? Is that one of the room numbers?
1331, 1332. I'm sorry, 1330, 31, 32.
So I'll take 31.
Okay. And as you all step in, you don't know this, but each room is absolutely identical. And these are some of the nicest looking fucking hotel rooms you have ever laid eyes on. It's giant, like each room has 2 large, plush looking queen beds, a very large display system, windows that are, I mean, just floor to ceiling windows, wall to wall, looking out over the city center. Extremely nice. As each of you step into your room, the mirror, kind of next to the door to the bathroom in the hotel room, all of a sudden, for each of you, there is an English butler.
Oh.
Hello. I am glad that you have found your rooms without trouble. My name is Hollis. I will be taking care of you this evening. If there is anything that you want or need, please just ask, and I will be happy to have it ordered and brought to your room. For available options on brain dances, whatever, essentially he gives you the full fucking like TV guide on your agent of anything and everything you could watch. Anything and everything all comes with like a pay-per-view pricing. But yeah, he says, whatever the fuck you want, you just let me know and I will get it for you. If you have questions, please ask. I am happy to give recommendations on nightlife and dining in Night City.
When will John be back?
I am not familiar with John. Could you be more precise?
What was his last name?
Coral.
John Coral.
Hold, please.
The guy that bought our rooms.
And here, so like Prix K Lavo, you're still getting the introductory speech from your versions of Hollis. There's what's that?
I was just gonna say I like took an image with through my agent of the room and just messaged LCS, and I was like, room, whatever 31, which bed do you want, window or interior, and just anything I can order for you while you're out.
Window and mozzarella sticks, please. Oh. Thank you.
Dunzo.
But you all notice, Prix and K-Lavo, there's a slight pause, maybe a slight digital bit of artifact. And then DJ, you see this as well, but then he answers, we have no records of a guest named John Coral.
Who bought this room?
Hold, please. Slight digital glitch. DJ, you're catching on that this thing is not as... This program is not as robust as you would have imagined. Like, it's kind of struggling with data retrieval.
It's got inefficient SQL queries.
Yeah, if you were to compare notes with K-Lavo and Prix, whenever you ask it like a question that it really has to dig for information, it kind of glitches Hollis everywhere in the hotel.
Oh. That could be useful.
Your room was paid for by one Harvest Ronaldo.
Harvest Ronaldo. Okay. Does that name ring any bells off the top of my head?
Off the top of your head? No, it does not.
Okay. Harvest Ronaldo.
The soccer player?
I want to do a quick search of him and see if that looks like our guy that we talked to.
Library test again.
Okay. $16.
It's a good search. You do some searching for Harvest Ronaldo. Mid-level corpo suit for Night City News. Image pops up. That's fucking him. The information that you find on him is that he works very closely with a pretty famous BD star working at Night City News by the name of Catherine. Joe, pronounce that last name.
Birdnox.
This sounds like a Joe name right there.
I'm pretty
sure
my water.
It's got to be French.
It's probably Bernot.
Oh yeah,
Bergenot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've heard the name Bergenot before, so that's probably
Catherine Bergenot. So Joe, you would know Shawnee Kellner.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know Catherine Bergenot.
Mm-hmm.
And for every touch of fame and fortune and success that Catherine Bergenot has, Shawnee Kellner has double that.
Okay.
So, yeah. Harvest Ronaldo, from what you can find, works very closely with managing the programming and events for Catherine Bergenot. Not quite a manager, but in that orbit.
Okay. Like a coordinator.
Yeah. You find that he paid for your rooms, he paid for your meal, and he also paid for a hotel room on the 20th floor.
Ooh.
Okay. I might pay a visit up to the 20th floor.
Okay. Well, before we do that, we'll put a pause on you and visit our team outside. Why don't each of you on the outside? First thing we want to do is a perception test. A tracking test.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Not great at them, but I got
15's
all
not
right.
bad. 13's not bad. LCS.
I'm trying to find it.
It's under awareness, right next to perception.
Yep.
Oh.
10, still not bad, but we're going to give it to Flux. You all move carefully out of the hotel front. You see your Mark and all of his wannabe PI attire get into a midline sedan, standard middle manager kind of car, and he leaves the parking lot. So Forbanger, it's now on you with a pilot land vehicle test.
Is that under control? Why can I not find it? Here it is.
Okay. Holy shit, dude.
My bonus to that is a 17.
Fucking Christ.
Nice.
You manage to tail him. Perfect distance.
The GTA style sensor didn't get triggered one time. We're getting just a little too close.
And as he drives, maybe, 15, 20-minute drive, he pulls up outside of like a 4-story building. Looks like a standard office building. You can see labeled on the front of the building, it is the Dodge Building. It's like with the placard over the door. He finds a parking spot on the street, and he heads inside. What do you all do?
Does it look like there's anybody at the door?
No.
Like a doorman kind of? No.
Where
Looks
I wish
he
I'd
goes
already brought
in.
my stealth suit.
He does a little swipe of a card at the door. He steps inside.
Park around the side of the building and
Yeah.
I don't know. We can give a quick look for cameras and stuff. We might not want to.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
If you want to do a perception to see if you can find the cameras.
Oh, not me. Someone else. Someone else to use your specialized.
Not me.
Oh my god.
It's all on me, guys. Oh.
You can see a few traffic style cameras. But you don't really spot anything on the building itself there, Forbanger.
All right. Let's go in then.
No, or at least up to the door.
Yeah.
We may not be able to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you park around the building or corner or some shit like that. As you're all getting close to the door, you hear the sounds of the door opening. You're just maybe 20 feet away. The door's how the door's recessed a little bit, so you can't actually see the door.
So we hustle back around the corner of the building.
Yeah. Why don't we do, let's do, I want to do a test here. And I feel like this is going to fall under a body test. Let's do a stealth test. And we're going to do this as a group stealth test. I'm going to be winging it.
Oh.
The target number is 30. So each of you roll, add your values together.
Yep. I got 16.
Oh,
Tyler
no,
got a
I'm
0.
So sorry.
Oh,
I'm
Tyler.
Oh no.
I'll
so
put 2 luck
sorry.
on it to get us to 30.
Oh,
Just
well,
ran into their car.
I accidentally hit my car alarm button.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily thinking we needed to duck around the side. I mean, I've got my camera set up, so be like, oh wait, hold the door, hold on.
Stub your toe and scream.
Yep.
He would probably recognize you.
Oh wait, it's him coming? No, never mind.
Yeah, as you all duck around the building, you see it is him coming out. Luckily, Flex dropped that 2 points of luck.
Thank you.
He walks right back to his car and drives off.
He was in there for 2 seconds.
Well, either is getting something or dropping something. So now the question is, do we want to split the party slightly further and somebody tries to go inside the building and everybody else follows him to see where he's going now?
Yeah, I was going to say we need to further split the party.
Is he heading back in the direction of the hotel?
One of you who's there, you could give a perception test.
It's a great question.
Flux, that's a good perception test. He's not. It's like he drove off in a different direction.
Unfortunately, my idea still sounds sort of reasonable.
Yeah,
so,
I mean...
Behind?
Who's going to...
I'm driving a car, so I have to go follow him.
So Fourbanger's going to be leaving to go follow him some more. Is anyone else tagging along with Fourbanger?
I mean, I figure I'm probably the only person who can get in the building potentially.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So do we leave Flux behind and LCS and Fourbanger go follow him?
Sounds like our only plan.
All right.
Don't pick me up when I'm hungry and need a nap, please.
So Fourbanger, you did get a 22 on your driving test earlier. I'm not going to make you re-roll. You and LCS back on his trail, following him in the car. Flux, you move up to this front door. You give the handle, you get the like, it's not a knob, it's like a pull handle, a little jiggle, and it is locked.
I mean, it makes sense.
What do you do?
Once again, just kind of want to look around to make sure there's not like any obvious security cameras. Like, just like, look at this.
Now that you're here on street level, kind of looking around, there's really not.
Yeah, which makes this seem... Is this a glass door or like a solid door?
No, it's a glass door.
Okay.
Like it's one of those like reinforced glass where you can see like the wire mesh between the panes of glass.
So like, is there anything immediately interesting inside that I can see?
You can see it is a hallway with doors on either side that leads to an elevator.
He was here for this short a time. It sounds like he would have walked right in and came back out without doing the elevator, at least. Like, there's no people.
You don't see anyone.
How tricky would it be to get this door open?
You can give me an electronic security test.
I don't necessarily want to open it because it might be hooked up with a security system, but boy, I'm not having a good night tonight.
Listen, you rolled bad, but you still got a 13. Even with that 13, there does not appear to be security. And the locking mechanism looks super fucking basic, like a fucking card, like a fucking like credit card could easily pop this door right open.
Oh. Okay. Well, nothing for it but to try, and then we'll just kind of hustle through and then come back out, and hopefully I don't get busted.
You pop the lock, you step inside. As you step inside, you can see that on the wall inside the door, you couldn't really see it from your vantage point outside of the door. There's like one of those like directories, like you see like a fucking apartment building or like a government building or, something like that, where it says like a list of names, and then
I don't know, kind of like snap a picture of that, and we'll just file that information.
Okay. Yeah. Do you snap the picture and then What do you do?
I guess just look around to see what's accessible without going into the elevator.
You look around, and you can see there are rows of doors. Some of them have like labels, like they're small businesses, things like that. Others have like peepholes, like they look like they're in apartments. If you look back at like that sign, like that placard or whatever, the directory on the inside of the door, it really looks like this is an apartment / office building. 4 stories tall, list of names and businesses. But yeah, as you move down, like there's some that look like apartments. You look at the directory, some of them have like people's names. Other ones have like small like office business names.
Okay. I guess I'm just trying to think of, he was in here for like a minute, right? Just what could he do? What could he get to in 2 minutes? It's just what I'm trying to.
It's not like a super big building. So like if he was like jogging, he could have gotten to the elevator and back. If he wasn't jogging, he could have made it to any of the doors in this hallway and gone in and out.
Okay.
Something under a door.
Yeah.
He could have.
So there's no like loose stuff or anything.
No, you don't see anything off the bat. Just GM tip, if you inspected that directory a little closer.
Oh, okay. Then we'll inspect the directory a little closer.
There's
hey, listen.
A bunch of people's names and addresses. If you had information that DJ had, one name in particular would stand out on the second floor.
I imagine we have like a text group or something going.
Yeah. So Joe, did you post that in the text group? Like, this fucker's name is Harvis?
Yeah. Especially because they were going after him.
Yeah.
I would say like, hey, by the way, his real name's not this, it's this.
So Flux, your cell phone, your agent pings and you get a text message from DJ. This is the guy's real name. And as you're standing there, you're looking, you say, room 201, Harvis Ronaldo.
Oh. Well. Alrighty then. Do we want to go check that out?
It's just you here, man. Do you want to go check it out?
Oh no. Sure.
Take off your shoes and leave a piece of yourself in the lobby and then split the party further.
Oh, no. Yeah. You head up to the elevator, and the only nice fucking thing in this building that you've seen so far is the elevator. It's like one of those high-speed freight elevators.
Oh, nice.
Like the door closes, sudden movement almost like drops you to your knees. And then the sudden stop at the second floor, like
I jump and hit my head on the top.
Yeah, you go slightly airborne just with the sudden stop. The door slides open.
Power.
You can see that the first door on your right is apartment 201, Harvis Ronaldo. It is a steel door with a peephole.
I guess I'll just maybe stay away from the peephole view and
give it a listen. Give me a perception
Yeah.
test.
Let's see. Awareness. Perception. Yeah.
You listen. You hear a strange noise. Like, I'm not thinking of the words to try and describe this in a elusive manner. So it sounds like there's a fucking printer just printing in there.
Oh, that's odd. Nothing else?
Nothing that you hear.
All right. Well, since we're full of good ideas so far, maybe I'll just kind of give it like a little. I'm going to not be in front of the door.
Yeah.
I feel like this is very important. Just kind of like a little. Want to listen?
Yeah.
Like tap on the door. Knock on it.
it on the door, and there's no change to what you can hear inside.
I don't hear any shuffling or anything like that. Then it's time to break into another door.
Okay.
Hells yeah.
How are you doing it?
Kung Fu.
Well, I guess we'll just first look and see how the door is locked.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. That is a great fucking roll.
You had all the chewing gum and the foil wrapper it came in.
It's
That's
double
right.
deadbolts, and you can see there are several like reed switches. This shit's got an alarm on it.
Ooh.
How disableable is this alarm with my skill set is the problem.
Super easy with that 26.
Okay.
You just pop,
That's
like you get in your little toolkit. Maybe you got some like tiny little magnets in there. You just pop those fuckers on the little reed switches and they are disabled.
Yay.
You jimmy the door open.
We'll lock picking lawyer these.
Yeah.
By that I mean we'll just jam a little metal rod in there and probably pop the locks back.
And the door swings open. And we cut to LCS and Fourbanger.
As I get it blown up from pointed at the door or something.
There's a sudden flash in your rearview mirror. Now, Fourbanger, LCS, you're following this dude.
The nuclear bomb goes off in the building.
I didn't know we were in Arasaka Tower, but okay.
I thought we were playing Paranoia.
Fourbanger, LCS, you are following another like 20-minute drive. He pulls into the parking lot of a building with a logo that you very much recognize. It's Night City News. He parks in the employee lot, gets out of his car, walks right on up. 2 armed security guards step out of the shadows around the front door of Night City News. One of them checks his ID, and afterwards, the other one opens up the door for him, and he goes inside.
And what time of day is this?
It's fucking like 10, 11 p.m. at night.
Okay. Well,
I don't think we have any way in there.
I mean, there's bribery. There's always bribery.
I guess there is always bribery.
There's always bribery. Yeah.
You could just run into it with the car.
Just drive into the building.
That, or I could try and convince them that I'm the intern that's supposed to be following this fucking guy around.
Oh, yeah.
But he keeps leaving me
he
behind.
left his coffee.
Yeah.
Do you want to try that?
Might be our best bet.
Yeah.
He left his coffee behind.
Yeah, you park,
like
you run up, the guards step out of the shadows, rifles drawn, fully automatic assault weapons.
She's, oh god, hold on. He left me in the car. I have the equipment. I need in.
ID.
I'd be patting it. I don't know where
stuff's flying out of your pockets.
Yeah, just straight panic, incomprehensible words. Just, oh man, I really need to get in there so that I can edit this video. He left me behind, and I don't know what to do. This is like my second day. I don't have a key card yet.
This is gonna be your choice: persuasion under social, or performance, or acting under performance.
I'm gonna go persuasion.
Ooh,
not bad.
Listen, I feel for you. We've all been in that spot. No key card, no go in. You're just gonna have to wait. Give him a call.
What do you mean?
Listen, we're already cutting you a break. We're under strict orders. If someone tries to get in without their ID, we shoot them. You seem like a good kid. We see you got the gear.
What, am I just supposed to wait out here all night?
Who are you meeting?
Oh, what was his fucking name? What was his name? I
You-
just met him earlier today. The Horace. What was his name? And I go check my agent.
Oh, Harvis?
Yeah.
He just came in. He said he was going to be back out in like 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, just go wait in the car. He'll be right back out.
Oh, wait. Shit. I have the drive though. He needed to he was dropping off to upload
Well,
the thing.
then he'll be back. We can hold on to it, and if he comes back out, we'll give it to him.
No, it's not supposed to be in anyone's hands but his.
We've got higher security clearance than you. It's fine.
I don't know you.
All right. Well, then you're just going to have to wait till he comes out. Or you could just call him.
I just met the guy. You think I've got his number?
Here, it's fine. And one of them pops out their agent, punches in some numbers, and tosses the agent to you.
Shit. Okay.
God damn it.
Dang.
Oh, wait. As it rings,
It's
maybe
ringing.
take a step or two away. Very much have the stress like pulling on my hair.
Hey, that's my agent. Where are you going?
What?
It picks up.
Can I get into the building with?
Hello?
Hey, you were supposed to let me in the building?
Who the fuck is this?
It's your fucking intern, dickweed.
My intern. And I was supposed to let you into the building. Now, you're not on speakerphone.
No, but they can still hear me.
I know. I was just letting you know so they aren't hearing
Uh-huh.
his answers.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I was supposed to let you into the building because you're my intern?
Yeah. I have
Oh.
the drive with the video on
Oh,
it.
you've got the drive. Well, shit. I didn't realize that I left that with you. Go ahead. Give the phone back to Max there, and I'll have him swipe you in.
No, you come let me in yourself. You're the one who left me out here. You can make the walk back.
I'm in a bit of a hurry tonight, and you know that as my intern. So
Yeah,
Go
I may
ahead.
know that as your intern.
let
But-
Max, give Max back the phone. I'll just have him swipe you in. It's fine. Come on up to the 17th floor.
I don't know. I feel like bluffs have been called here.
Mhm.
It's just escalating.
No, you know what? No. And I'll just put it on speaker. You can just tell him.
Hey, Max. Yeah, Harvis. Shooter.
Oh,
I knew
shit.
that was coming.
Fuck.
Now, these
I like
are,
how they were like, "Oh, it's right here in the handbook of no ID
Yeah.
murder."
Yeah.
these are tough. And it's just you here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's drop some security guards.
She's got
Why did we
backup.
split the party again?
You've split the
I'm-
party into 3.
I'm at the car. I imagine if I hear shooting, I'm gonna come running.
I
Yeah.
contributed.
All right. So
It's my
let's
second goddamn day. and You're just gonna kill me?
add a
We're
turn.
in danger.
To ourselves.
I'm
Yeah.
in danger. I don't know about you.
Oh, we may have new characters next week. As the GM, running away is always an option.
Mhm.
LCS and 4-banger, you two need to roll initiative.
Switching to your legs is faster than a new character sheet.
This is fair.
Oh, I need to select my character token. Hold on.
Oh,
What'd you get,
God.
a 14? I'll plug it in. Oh, you and
Thank
LCS
you.
both got a 14. That's great.
Oh, you got a 19? That's not good.
Of course he did.
Let's take a look
If
at
you
this.
get shot, all you need to do is get out of there and come see your buddy.
I feel like I'm gonna get shot a lot.
If you get shot in the fake arm, he can pop that off
Only-
and stick the regular
yeah.
one back on.
Only if you stick around. As this is kicking off, you You get just a text from or another image, and it's just like Prix's feet, like just up. He's like kicking back, relaxing, chilling in the hotel room.
I'd like to spend a free action to text back RIP.
I don't think
just a skull emoji.
Yeah.
You take a selfie of the guard shooting at you.
So you're pretty point blank. Yeah, you're pretty point blank. So his 16, he goes wide as he kicks in with full auto machine gun fire. Bullets whizzing around your head. He completely misses. Four-banger, you do hear the gunfire. Four-banger, LCS. You both got a 14, so one of you take your turn.
Would you like to come running?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the car around and pull up next to her.
Okay.
Ooh, good call.
Colonna Delamain.
Yeah, you pull up right next to the front of the building. LCS, what do you do?
I don't know if it's worth shooting back.
You could just jump in the car.
Just get in.
I think I'm just gonna jump in the car and like I will brick the gas pedal for him.
I don't, because running to the car, throwing the door open and hopping in, I don't think you're going to have enough actions.
Oh, fuck.
No.
I don't think you are. So the other one opens fire on the car.
Okay.
Oh my.
He misses.
Anyways, he
I am
started
rolling
blasting.
terrible.
Oh my god.
They're firing for
Holy
effect.
shit.
So the first
They're
one
they're not complete assholes.
fires
Doing
at
the
the car.
A-team strategy.
Yeah.
Every roll of mine is getting worse. Four-banger and
That's better for us.
LCS, do you drive away?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You disappear into the night with the sound of machine gun fire following after you.
And hey, you gotta
we need to go get Dan.
Yeah, we need to go get Dan.
Yeah.
and you got a
Go
brand
back
new
to the
agent
hotel.
too.
Did we forget about somebody?
Oh yeah, you did
Oh
steal
yeah,
the
I
guy's
still have his
agent.
agent.
That's great news.
There's definitely nothing the DJ could do with that.
Probably
Yep.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You turn it off. It's
Yeah.
good.
Find my agent.
Ruining my fun.
Yeah.
I see how it is. All right, let's cut back to the hotel rooms.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
I'll pay a concierge 4,000 eddies to get me an 8,000 eddy suit.
Now, you've only got on
No, I'll pay for it.
Oh, okay.
But I just want a new suit.
You get a super, like the fucking tailor comes up.
Oh, I can give him my measurements. I'm well trained in fashion.
Okay. So you're getting suited up, DJ Pricks?
I wanted to go up to that room that he told me about on the 20th floor.
Sure.
And right before I do, I want to, because every time Hollis or whatever his name is does something, he seems to stutter.
Yeah.
So I want to tell him like
prime numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey Hollis, I'm gonna go down to the lobby. Could you have them bring me 4,290,000 cups of water? And then I step into the, the elevator.
Now
go up to
you do, and
floor.
Hollis like fucking hard locks.
I'm just gonna Hollis mining crypto or something.
You go up to the elevator.
prime
Once
numbers,
again, it's just the key card with your agent. There's no buttons on the inside of the elevator. If you swipe your agent on it, you step inside, it's automatically got 1 for the lobby on the numbers.
Okay.
It's like your hotel reservations will only take you between the lobby and the floor that your room is on.
Boo.
Can I try and interface with it?
You sure can.
Okay.
Are you notifying Pricks or K-Lavo on this?
Yes, I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to train you up to the 20th floor. That's where our contact is, and he's not in the building. I want to do some snooping.
You just get a message, like a thumbs up back from Pricks.
Oh, Pricks is in for the night?
Oh yeah, Pricks went and had a shower. He's now in a robe that he plans on stealing. He's got the feet up. He's doing a BD of some alpine skiing. He's kicking back.
He's
He
good.
does have his
Living
computer
his
pistol
best
like
life.
next to him on the bed, but otherwise he's chilling. He's like, I let everyone know. They'll let me know if they need something. It's fine.
He's the only person enjoying himself tonight.
Yeah, so that's great. DJ.
Meanwhile, I'm thinking, go to a corpo's room. Oh man, I could steal so much shit. So yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll
Lavo
go with
meets
DJ.
you. DJ, yeah, you pop into the system. You're able to redo the elevator real quick. It zips you up to the 20th floor.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Hollis gave you his room number, room 2020.
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're skilled enough. You can get into the hotel room as well.
Okay.
As you step inside, you see in the mirror next to the bathroom door is Hollis glitched the fuck out.
All right.
You and K Lavo, you move in. Initial scan around the room, it looks untouched.
Okay. Like I don't see like a suitcase or like he's been staying here or anything.
If you want to search a little bit more, you can find in like the closet in the room, there's like a couple changed like suits and like the suit like carrier dry cleaner bags, whatever the fuck they are.
Mm-hmm.
You can find a briefcase.
Okay.
In the briefcase, you can see that there is a dossier on each of you.
Ooh.
Ah, fun.
There is a dossier on fucking Christ, where is it? Shawnee Calnier, your mark.
One quick addendum check.
Yeah.
Pricks is also going to do some blue glass, so he can be tripping balls as well.
Oh, I like it. Absolutely.
Might as well, right?
It might as well.
Skiing on a Ferris wheel, I see. That's gonna be awesome.
You see,
I am the Ferris wheel.
in that suitcase, a dossier on her, some schematics and scheduling information for DMS building. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So that's the rival to the person that he coordinates with.
He works for Night City News. He told you he works for DMS.
Mm-hmm.
The job is to break into DMS and steal some master copy for Shawnee Kellner.
Okay. But we learned that was the competitor, like rival of who he usually does coordinate stuff for.
Yeah.
Okay. So some false pretenses there. All right.
But yeah, really, other than that, it looks like he maybe showed up, got into his suit, met you guys downstairs, came up, changed into his bad detective outfit, and then left.
Okay. All right. I want to place like a listening device or something like that in his briefcase.
Okay, you got something like that?
Yeah. I have like spare tech part things I can do that with, I think.
Okay. That would definitely be something Flux could just pop right out. But let's have you do a test. We'll do like a basic tech test.
Okay.
Yeah, 15's fine. Yeah. You managed to cobble together with some of the components you got lying around. Like just
I'll throw 5 luck on that too to pull it up to a 20.
20? You managed to work it into like a GPS and a listening device.
Sweet.
Nice.
Try and hide that in his briefcase.
Okay.
Didn't see it.
Sure. You do.
Sweet.
All right. So after that, I'll say you two head back to your rooms.
Yeah.
Quick question for LCS and Fourbanger. What are you two doing next?
Go get Dan.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna go pick up Dan.
Okay.
Please don't leave me.
Oh, there might not be much to leave. Oh, I mean, what?
To pick up.
Yeah.
Let's get some descriptive information for Dan as he looks in this room. I really, really dislike how much space the fucking hacking rules for 2020 takes.
That's fair.
Like in this adventure, like if you wanted to hack into the building that you're currently in, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages
Jesus.
just for
It's
navigating
just a separate
the
game
architecture.
stapled to this game.
It really is. Let's see. So Dan, you did a really great job of disabling the security. You step inside, there's a dim light off of a vid unit. There is a printer slowly churning out a message. This is like a small split level apartment. Very sparse. In one corner, there's a desk. Terminal, printer, fax takes up most of the desk, which is littered with papers. There's some furniture, a comfy chair, a very basic bed, small table holds a vid phone, and it looks like a half-drink bottle of vodka. What do you do, man?
I mean, the first question is does there appear to be anybody here other than me?
No.
I guess probably try and look at what's printing.
All right. Dan, I'm showing a handout to everyone. If you would be kind enough to read it.
Dear Harvest, further to our recent discussion regarding possible theoretical fluctuations in the fortunes of DMS and Network 54, I found many others interested in that very subject. All of them agree with you and I that DMS may suffer a dip quite soon, and it would be better for those who hold shares in that company to sell whilst that price is good, perhaps to buy them back at a later date for a lower price. Oh, insider trading, maybe? Of course, there is little sign that such a dip could occur with Miss Calnier's career going from strength to strength. Whilst these shareholders we were typically, well, hypothetically discussing would profit, I'm sure they would not wish her any bad luck, even if it were for a sum such as 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Approximately. Very interested. Jonathan Baker White. So we are the dip in the stock market manipulation potentially.
Looks like it could be. As you kind of look around the room, I want to point out a few things. On that fancy vid phone on the table, there is the message indicator light blinking. There is some paperwork on the desk, and it looks like there's some stuff in the trash can.
It sounds like some good opportunity to just maybe snap some pictures of stuff.
Okay.
And we can kind of flash that up when it's convenient. The real question is, do I play the voicemail? If I play the voicemail, can I set it to unplayed?
If you play the voicemail and give me like a tech roll.
I figure I'll play
Mark
the
is
voicemail.
unread.
Maybe I can record it and then
Sure.
Then we'll set it back to unplayed.
Okay. So if you do that, you actually see that there's two voicemails on it. And these are video mails. It's a video phone.
I'll hide from them so they don't see me when I'm playing them.
Fantastic. So the first one, I'll read this one. Flickering through the messages, a face appears. A face you almost remember, soft brown hair, deep drowning blue eyes, Mr. Ronaldo, she says, looking at you. I got your message, but I need more time. The group in question is very shady, and it may be a lot of money wasted. They are well regarded in the zone, so any dirt is going to cost a lot. I'll leave it with you. Get back to me with a decision. Dan, you would recognize that face as one Caitlin Jones. When you were hunting down Fargo Wells, she was the lady that you visited.
Yeah, the one that we all want to date.
Yeah, where when you went up to the vid screen on her apartment, it was definitely a very unattractive person, but when you met her, and she was also the one who's put those couple of bugs on some of you.
Yeah, so she's maybe a bit of an information broker.
Could be. The second recording comes up, and I'll show you. There's a picture of a man. This one, the screen goes dead for a second, static snow dancing in front of your eyes. Then another face appears, a man, 50 years old, hair is black, shot through with distinguished white, speaks in smooth, expensive tones with an air of easy calm. His eyes tell a different story, however. Ronaldo, this is Strongberg. Costs are running a little high, I think, but we're in position. Team 12 is in Paris, Team 9 is in Tokyo, and I can't remember how to pronounce that name. Bergeno, that's it, is in Denver with Team 1, which should be able to go anywhere inside 20 hours. I'm trusting you here. Ronaldo, don't frack this up. And so now I believe in the journal section in the Dodge building handouts, you'll be able to see these if you want to reference those later. You check the desk, and there is a memo on the desk. This one, a little more cryptic. To Harvest Ronaldo from Zara Miller. RE memo A/404/12B. Harvest, I have revised the figures according to the data you gave me. This is what I came up with. The numbers look a little wild, but I've double checked them. Bergeno, 44%. Kalnier, 29%. Emma J, 16%. Connery, 7%. Projected profit for net, 54. EB, 2407M. And those names there, Emma J, Connery, also BD stars working for other companies.
Puzzling.
And then finally, you check in the trash. In the trash is a crumpled up note. Looks like it came off the printer. Plaza Concord statue. 4:30 hours. 9,000 eddies.
I'm not smart enough to make sense of this, so.
It looks like a meet point with a time
Yeah.
and a price. Plaza Concord, place you would probably be familiar with. It has a large statue in the plaza. 4:30 hours, that's 4:30 in the morning. 9,000 eddies.
If it came off the printer, is that something you could trace back to who sent it?
Probably DJ.
That's what happens when we split the party.
Yeah. But it's fine. There wasn't a lot of option for not splitting the party in this one.
Steal the printer.
You could steal the printer.
I feel like that's going to maybe tip people off.
Yay.
Which I'm doing my best to not do. So.
All right, Dan.
Well, you leave behind a fake printer.
There you go.
It's actually just a cardboard box with the word printer drawn on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It might work better than a regular printer.
It sure will.
So, Flex, you get a text from LCS and Four Banger. We're outside.
Okay. Well, it sounds like as long as I can, I'll just try and make sure I record images of as much stuff as I can.
Yeah.
I make sure that trash is back in the trash. We'll give that basic tech roll to make sure the voicemails are still new and exciting.
They are. That's a very good roll. And we'll
I'll make sure go back out.
Yeah.
Put the locks back on. Take the magnets back off.
Yeah, you do.
I'll
Perfect
walk
work.
backwards through the building perfectly, like I was never there.
All
That's
right.
how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, you
walk
unstep your
backwards
feet.
out.
You do. You have
That's
to
right.
unstep your feet or they'll smell you.
No, you back out and then it looks like the footage has been doctored, so it can't be believed, so they can't use it.
That's right.
Yeah.
You make it unbelievable.
There you go. All right. We are going to do a quick hand wave. Everyone is reunited in the hotel. It's now shortly after midnight. You all have a lot of information that you exchange. You've all learned a lot of things. Let's do a real
He
quick...
knows who we are.
Yeah, let's do a real quick recap of what everyone knows, and then we'll sign off for the night. Who wants to start?
I guess I'll go. I think the short and the long of it is that we're basically like in this large plot to sabotage one of the large BD market players, and everybody's going to buy up a bunch of, well, they're going to sell a bunch of stock right now and then rebuy it when they crash. So theoretically, they have a lot of money to gain. So shoveling some money at us doesn't seem so bad.
Yeah.
But then there's the other, whatever the team, 1 through 6R and SEAL Team 6 going on. I don't know about that.
Yeah. That's...
And the meeting at 4:30 in the morning.
That's like 4 hours from now.
It is.
Take a power nap.
Anyone else have information you want to recap with the group?
I got this agent.
You do have an agent from a security guard at Night City News.
Yeah, and also they know what our car looks like now.
I took first place in the mid-level tournament on the alpine skiing route. And also I've been having conversations with the octopus of space, and things are going to be okay. We don't have anything to worry about.
Good to know.
Yeah,
peace and love. I mean, I do hate all of you, but you're okay. But just when the end comes, just go with it. It's going to be fine.
And
also, your mozzarella sticks are getting cold. Get your ass back here.
Please give me that agent. I don't trust it.
Yeah. No, I just toss it. Here you go.
DJ, we don't need to roll for this. Just making sure that the agent is in a safe state to have on you, you can just do. You make sure it's off, it's not transmitting anything. It's available for you to do stuff with later, but it is not a current threat to you all.
Available for purchase.
That's mainly what I'm concerned about, yeah.
All right. Anything else? All right. Well, we'll sign off here. And when we pick up next week, we'll figure out what you want to do next. There's still that note about a meeting at 4:30. All else fails, you have to wait until tomorrow night to meet back up with John Coral / Harvest Ronaldo. And then we'll take it from there. Let's do our closing things. Who wants to say what?
Check out our Discord. It's a link in the thingy. That's where we hang out and talk about all sorts of silly stuff.
True that.
Keeping it short tonight.
There you go. Anyone else?
Start fires, do drugs, don't talk to cops.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Wednesday, hopefully, Savage Riffs.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully. I'm hoping.
Yeah. God.
It's been rough.
It has been. That's okay.
Joe, your thing, we're still figuring out.
Yeah. Probably sundown in it.
Yeah. So we'll figure that out. See what happens next on that.
Yeah.
We'll be back here next Friday for more of this. If you haven't yet, go buy my book, Teenage Odyssey. You can buy it on drive-thru or store.canonotter.com. I think that's the address. But if we just type in teens in the chat there, you can get a link to drive-through. Also, for those of you who aren't aware, and this is a secret that I'm not allowed to share, we've got hard copies of my next game, Skin City. Look at how delicious that book is.
The cover is 100% real human skin.
It is 100% real human skin.
Mm-hmm. Ethically sourced.
Like Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Ethically sourced.
So for those of you who have backed it, hopefully here soon we'll have some information on when it's going to be getting out there, getting in your hands. So very soon, hopefully. I don't know. I got nothing else. So yeah, do what April said.
Congratulations, Rob and Mike.
Congratulations, Rob and Mike. We're happy for you.
Congratulations, Rob and Mike.
All right. Very good. Catch you later, everyone. Goodbye.